2.
Hey guys, Jason here, BounceWave Inflatable Sales. I've told you guys about these Econo, or what we call knockdown combos. I'm really high on these pieces. I really think they're gonna do extremely well in the marketplace. I don't just make it up. I got many coming for me. I'm just trying to reach out to you guys about them because I really feel good about them. But this is the mystic behind this. Again, if you're just starting out, you never want to get a princess or a monster truck type look. You want to go in with a marble color, but neutral, to where it can go to girls and boys and go to the masses. When you're getting into your inventory a little bit more, when things are starting to go and you're going to turn down that pink and purple and that princess repetitively, once you have a number of combos, then I'd suggest going into that market of different, right? Just for girls, just for boys type thing. But just to run over this knockdown combo, what we got here is a smaller interior 10 by 10 bounce area. Now, we didn't take anything away from the top, going up 13, 14 foot, to still give it that full look. But we got a 10 by 10 bounce area here, next to that at the top. Again, the stair is not any smaller than any other combo. It's just a 10 by 10 bouncer. We don't want to give up on the whole thing. We just want something that'll fit in yards a little better. This weighs, I think, 300 pounds, so it's just over the weight of a 15 by 15 bounce house, guys. That's the beauty. It's a one-man deal. It's this one I think's on a 1.5. It may be on a 1. So it's an easy blow and go type unit that gets to those smaller yards. But if we look at this thing, it's still really beautiful. Still going to get the anchoring points everywhere. Again, when we say knockdown or we change something to a different look, we're not going to give up on what brought us to the dancing quality. Zippers you're going to find everywhere. Everything's sewn in properly. Again, these will have the splash pad. And let me show you what we do with our splash pad. So underneath, you're going to have your heat welds and your air inflated pad, which goes down into a little bit of a transition gully down a little bit, so it's angled down a little bit here, okay? Then you got your pool liner, of course, 6 mil, heat welded. But if you come over here, Chris, if you can see it from here, right above the top, the hole there, you're gonna see a drain hole right here that's built into the actual liner that goes through the wall. So if the water starts to get too high, we're gonna come underneath here and it's gonna drain out of here. Now, we didn't just do a tube, we also Velcroed it to the outside so this tube never slips back in the unit and then not work properly. So you can see that liner is sewn from the pool liner into this Velcro so it stays in place at all times and drains the right way, which makes all the sense in the world. We still got the escalated bumper on it. And then here, in the deepest parts, some of the issue you have with inflated pools. Guys, I'll be real with you. An inflated pool is not going to last as long as a regular pool, and I'll explain in a minute, but you can see 2 holes that go to the bottom. Why that is if this liner gets water under it, which it will get water under it, the liner then doesn't float and get just zapped with water. So we've got drainage to go down if it goes underneath in here, all the way to the ground, and also a port off to the side that drains it from out of here. Thus putting less pressure on the inflated pool. Guys, it's very simple. Listen to me when I tell you this. I like these knockdowns with the splash pad. I'm not a big splash pad guy. That's the way I got mine as well. I want easeability on these. But no, I'm gonna tell you now, inflated pools do not last longer than pool and bumper. Why? Think about it. It's gotta hold water, it's gotta hold kids, it's gotta hold people standing on this pad non-stop. Non-stop, they're on this pad. Well, if this liner is on the ground, naturally, where I'm standing on the ground holds all the weight in a regular pool. But here, you know, you get a lot of seam pool non-stop, so you're not going to get the longevity. I don't care what anybody tells you, done it too long, out of an inflated pool as you would a pool on the ground. But usability wise, they're a little bit easier to work with. Again, these are younger kids I'm going after in that market, 3, 7 years old, so don't need, you know, a lot. But I think in a bigger combos and those sorts of water slides, I just like the the regular pools to give them that splash they expect, that fun, that, you know, just that explosion type feel, rather than just a splash pad. But I think in these knockdown combos, this is the way to go for easeability and you know, getting them up and getting them out quickly. Again, still the same amount of zippers, the high bumper. If you get off of it over here, Chris, to this corner over here and get an angle at it, you can see just as attractive as it gets, just as good looking as you can get one. Again, a knockdown combo, built rock solid, everything's there, one guy operation. And this one, guys, I tell you, if you miss them, you're missing out. Because here's the deal. I could take this right here, so if I get $259 for my 7-in-1, I bring this in at $189, $199. It don't weigh hardly any more than a bounce house, right? So now I've gapped them between a bounce house and if you want a water combo, or do you want the big water combo? I've got 3 levels for you to choose from in price point. Because everything's not just look, it's also price point. It's moving around price points that make people tick. So if you almost push $200 for this, some of you guys in the Northeast get more, I get it. Some people say, I'll get $225 for it. That's okay. For me, I want something in there under $200 so that customer sees a water combo that's more in the bounce house for under $200, and then I can get $259 for the 7-in-1s, so forth and so on. Same thing I do with my 15-foot slides. I want to be right around the 200-foot price point on a 15-footer. That's that entry level. That's that draw you in piece, that hook, right? I'm going to get you in, right? Because when I get you into the site, now you see the double doubles, now you see the hybrids, and you're looking over here, you're like, honey, look at, they got this one for $350, but it's got 2 lanes, it's 18 foot tall, it's got the fins on the fenders, I mean, it's beautiful and all that. They will move from there, but you got to have that hook, right? That 15-foot water slide's always a hook, and it works extremely well. This will be your hook for your combos, in my opinion. Something maybe if you do a flash rental sale or something, combo starting at $189, bounce house with water slide starting at $189, right? So that's what I think about when I'm going to market, and in my marketing is those things right there. Because guys, it doesn't stay good all the time. I've told you all that. We've been in a bull run. Things will level off a little bit where we got to compete again, and you want to be on the better side of understanding on how to compete, have hooks that you can present, and have multiple different price points and looks. So that's my advice. Take it if you want. If you don't want it, do your thing. But I can tell you it works. 18 years of doing it, my systems generally work pretty well. Give us a call, 888-901-WAVE. Shipping is backed up. In the next year, it's not going to change. All reports show it's going to be tough. Right now, we're in September. Not sure 100% if I'll get it in September, but I know if I get it in now, I'm going to get it earlier than I would if I get it in a month from now. This thing's going to rent the minute you get it in your hands. I don't care what time of year it is, especially in the Southeast. It's going to go summer, winter, fall, does not matter, right? In September, get your order in for your water slide. That's the way you're going to play the game now. I'll play it in 6-month runs. Guys, 888-901-WAVE. Get them in your hands. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, and you'll be ordering more of these. I've got 5 now coming for me. Y'all have a wonderful day. Let's talk soon.